After Tuesday's no vote on the public safety millage here in Eaton County, what happens now?
County government, from the county clerk to the sheriff's office, is going to look a lot different for this community.
I'm your Delta Township neighborhood reporter, Willa Mank, and I'm asking local leaders what this means for the county, the Delta Patrol building right behind me, and the local deputies who patrol my neighborhood streets. I started my day in Charlotte, where time is ticking for the Board of Commissioners to make decisions before a new budget year begins this fall. I talked to County Chairperson Jim Mott after the failure of a different tax question on the November ballot, and now I'm talking with him after Tuesday's failed millage. And you know, last time I interviewed you, you kind of said that you'd go back to the public, but they said no again, so what's next for you guys?
We're going to have to make some tough decisions and make some cuts here at the county, and that'll mean road patrol. That'll mean contracts that we have with other municipalities.
That means contracts like Delta Township's deputy patrol are on the chopping block. But Township Supervisor Fonda Brewer says that they want to continue to work with the county.
Because we've valued and loved the relationship for 40 years, and this is people that we're talking about.
Brewer says they'll be making efforts to negotiate with the county to possibly keep Eaton County deputies in the Delta Patrol station. The township doesn't have its own police force. Instead, Eaton County deputies patrol the streets.
Funding is probably going to be an issue, but it's an issue that we're just going to have to face, and we're going to have to work through how would we pay for services if the price tag was a little bit more.
But County Communications Director Logan Bailey says more money might not cut it.
Even if they were to pay more for whatever service it might be, that still doesn't mean we're going to be able to retain and sustain that service in general, because there are other costs associated with it.
With the failed millage, big public safety decisions will have to be made, all while fighting against the clock. And it's not just deputies on the street, it's prosecutors who take the cases to trial. We asked Eaton County Prosecutor Doug Lloyd about the crime that's seen most often in Delta Township, which is retail fraud, like stealing from a store.
Retail frauds are not violent crimes, and while important and a very serious thing to me, especially since we have an economic crime unit here in Eaton County, we'll have to decide, though, do we have the manpower to actually be able to bring those cases forward?
As far as the near future for Delta Patrol, Brewer says they'll be working on a contract extension to keep Delta Patrol going for now.
We hope that we can have some conversations to see if we can work on maybe some sort of extension if possible.
I'll be following any developments to come in the future for the Delta Patrol substation and its deputies. In Delta Township, I'm Willa Mink, Fox 47 News.